Hey, sorry, brother. I just saw a distance. Can I get your number?
Sorry, we're not interested.
Okay. Oh no, I'm not trying to get your number. I'm trying to get your friend's number.
Brother,
What you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
She goes off on her and sends a message to a lot of single mothers out there, and it's gonna get a little cringy. You can find that video at the 10-minute mark. I do have 8 other videos to react to. Definitely pay attention to this video.
Shut up! Then we about to go eat, right? So shorty to my she hungry.
Where you're gonna learn the hard way on why you should not fly a woman out. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. And if this is your first time watching the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it.
Hey, sorry, brother. I just saw a distance. Can I get your number?
Sorry, we're not interested.
Okay. Oh no, I'm not trying to get your number. I'm trying to get your friend's number.
What, you don't think I'm attractive?
Nah, I'm good, actually.
Don't you know who my father is?
Why? Doesn't your mom tell you?
Damn!
You know what to do with that?
Just to let you know, I only go after guys who make 6 digits a year.
Stop it.
6 digits a year? Well, I'm not trying to get them 6 digits. I'm trying to get them 7 digits.
She make it clap. I got the strap. 21 gats. Feel like I'm savage. 21 digits and none of them.
He still got the number. He's still gonna clap cheeks. But you see the other girl? You see how mad she got when she couldn't get the attention? Then she tried to throw her father's name out there. Your father's name doesn't make you look better. That only works the other way around, because a woman's true nature is hypergamy. So a man could say, you know who my father is, and then a woman to give up the cheeks. But the other way around is based off your looks, sweetheart, and how many guys you've been with.
Would you rather be in a relationship where you were being cheated on by, I suppose this is your boyfriend, or an open relationship?
I'd rather be in an open relationship. Wasn't it like that at the beginning, babe? When I
shows.
found that.
That's her answer.
Why open relationship?
At least that way the rules are clear, no? You do you, I do me. No one could get mad. That's what we decided on.
So you started off as an open relationship?
I never called it.
No?
No?
No open relationship.
What was it to you in the beginning?
Obviously, you're talking to someone. You're talking to someone. You're building that relationship.
How did you feel in the beginning?
Well, yeah, I mean,
She said it. She felt like an open relationship.
Let's be honest. Girlie look like she for the streets. She wants to be in the streets, but she doesn't want to be alone. That's where her sexuality gets her the attention from guys, but she keeps a beta male around just so she feels love.
You're obviously feeling one person, right? I mean, a girl always has other options. Always.
Just a girl?
Just a girl.
So you don't think he had other options?
Yeah, probably. I'm not worried because he's sending the messages, I'm receiving them, that's why.
What is the representation of commitment to you?
He asked me to be his girlfriend. I'm his girlfriend. I'm committed. I'm giving him my all.
She said girlfriend, which means that she's gonna have boundaries to how she treats him. Other than that, he would be paying for her to act like a wife.
Before you asked her to be your girl, were you expecting her to behave that way?
There's a reason why I asked her to be my girl. I mean, if I knew she was still out here fucking around, doing her thing, I wouldn't ask her to be my girl.
When did you not notice that she was out there messing around? I can tell by the way she's dressed now that she's still in the streets.
Yeah, I kind of had a thought or whatever.
What? You kind of had a what? No, you got a doubt? Yeah.
Do you start becoming loyal to someone you're talking to during the talking phase, or do you wait until it's official?
Personally, I do. I tend to be.
She for the streets. In modern day time, you cannot be with no woman who is not showing you loyalty from the gate. You should never be trying to guess if she's for the streets or not. That's the only way you know.
She don't want nobody touching her. Man, you got me up. You mean, well, you can leave. First of all, hold up. Man, first she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? Then talking about she don't fly Spirit. Okay, so I get her motherfucking Delta.
She don't fly Spirit. Spirit has remodeled. And if you ask me, they have bigger seats. You pay for that extra seat up front. It is like riding in first class.
That's damn near $600-700 last minute, right? Okay. So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm damn near at 2 G's already. So we get here.
2 G's for a woman to fly in that you haven't even met or never been around? What game are we doing here, bro? This is DriZZle season.
First night I'm being a whole gentleman. I've been a whole gentleman. Have you not? Have I not been a gentleman to you though? Have I not done anything? But you should have knew what it was if I flew you out here though. Why come out here then?
Why pay for her to come out if she wasn't cutting from the jump? This is why you gotta be happy when girls say, I need this amount of money. You got that amount of money? That's when I'm gonna do this. You gotta have that negotiated before you start spending $2,000. Because if you're just trying to impress her, women look at that as a sign of weakness.
So y'all, this is the Instagram model. You know what? I ain't gonna even be no petty ass. Put your name on there like that. Okay, so why the would you come halfway across the country knowing you didn't want to on that? I ain't say you did. You know what it was though. You knew what it was.
You want to spend money.
I spent 5 G's on you. What are you talking about? 5 G's.
She's not obligated to sleep with you, homie, because technically she can go to jail for that if she admits it. This is why you cannot spend money flying women in. It's a win-win situation for them. They don't have to sleep with you, guy.
What you talking about? So look, she didn't. Oh, let me talk. Shut up. Then we about to go eat, right? So Shorty told me she hungry. So call him. Pack all this shit. I'll help you leave.
He's getting ready to take her out to eat and decides to turn on his phone and argue about her not giving up some of that wet. Why? Because he tried to get some wet before they went out to eat. Now he's getting angry because he knows at the end of the day, she just may be gone and he can't do anything about it. This is why it's very important for men not to spend money on a woman. That season is over with. It's soft guy era, DriZZle season. They must spend the money on you.
Pack all this bum shit up. Pack all this shit. Pack all that shit up. It's not even about it's really about the money because it ain't about nothing.
It's definitely about the money. You should have did the negotiation on what was going to happen before she got out there, because you could have easily went downtown in your city and got something a hell of a lot cheaper and would have been cutting, and you wouldn't have had to even fly no woman in at all. You would have saved yourself a couple grand.
What did you say? You're not wife material and neither are none of your friends.
How can you say that though?
You just told me. You have daddy issues and all of your friends do. None of you got
issues like more. Listen, English is not my first language. Didn't I say that?
That's exactly why you don't have nobody and won't.
Yo, why are you sassy? Damn.
No, she thinks she got pretty privilege. You don't got no pretty privilege over here because I'm not looking for
pretty.
That's not really how she looks when y'all say she's pretty. That's not how she looks. They have to put all this stuff on to make up for their insecurities. No man wants to love her, right? It's just a dude that's in it because they be like, oh, you bad. And they trying to see if he can slide in for the night. If your eyelashes were naturally beautiful, you wouldn't need it. Probably got little bitty little eyelashes that she ashamed of. You think a man gonna say that, you know, I love your conversation? You think a man's going to say that you have such a warm, loving heart? You think a man's going to say that you cook so well for me? I can't wait to come home to you every night. Men, we don't marry W's unless we can trust them. Trust them with our money. Trust them with our time. Trust them with our children. Trust them with our house. Trust them with our life. Do you trust somebody like that right here with your life? With your money? Come on, guru.
Do you know who the fuck I am? If you knew who I am, I don't give a shit.
Hell up off of my stream.
And that man is breaking down facts. Women think just because I'm getting a lot of attraction from men, at some point I'm going to be able to get the guy that I want. And it never works out that way. Men only get smarter with age. Women start to deteriorate. That's why they start going to plastic surgery, Botox, lots of makeup. Why? They're trying to stop the wall from coming in because they're noticing I'm getting attention from the less and less men year after year. And eventually, by the time they get 35, 40 years old, the guys that are still trying to get with them are creeps. He's right. If she's looking for a husband, she needs more than just looks, because at some point, the fake hair comes off. The fake eyelashes comes off. The makeup comes off. And when he really sees you for who you are, that's probably when he's going to leave. A 22-year-old mother says no man wants her because she got 6 kids at the age of 22. Sorry to tell you this, but at the age of 22 with 6 kids, you're not a mother. You are a breeder for all the other guys out there who can't get women. So it's more like the dude that the other girls don't want, he gonna start spitting game in her. But he's only trying to get in and clap the cheeks so he can have a child, so he can say I have legacy. And then he'll come around and only take care of his kid. She's a breeder. Learn to not date these type of women. They'll have 8 to 9 kids by different guys, and grandma, aunties, and everybody around them will start taking a child and raising it for themselves.
Mr. Rasmussen, you are not the father. Miss Miller.
Be respectful.
I'm sorry.
Miss Miller.
I'm sorry.
To find out a man is not the father is nothing to celebrate because it makes the woman looks bad. Just because him and her may have had a bad relationship, you still a single mom.
That's a lot of nerve considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you or your child.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve.
So now she gets to hunt down the real father and take advantage of his child support and get paid some money. If you ask me, the guy that's not the father, you dodged the bullet.
You just showed me where your priorities were right there. Because I held out hope that you weren't just acting a fool because you so mad at him because he cheated on you that you would cheat your child out of a father. But that cheering you did, what you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
And this is the sad reality of modern women. They think if them and a man break up just because she could provide for herself and not need him, she's winning because they're taught to be single mothers. It's glorified. Women have accepted short-term happiness for long-term depression.
I'm not.
No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much. I sit here day after day after day with women hoping a man would drive 16 miles to see their baby, much less 160 miles each way.
Over 300 miles to go and see a child that wasn't yours? Hey, we need more men like them, but we need more men not to be them.
And abide by a court order and sign a birth certificate and come day after day and week after week so they can grow visitation to have a relationship with a child. And you have no compassion for not just him, but for DriZZle. She's 3 years old.
None of the women care about the child's feelings. They only care about defeating a man and not needing him. This is why single mother homes have produced more kids that grow up and go to jail.
Now, he's not just gonna be heartbroken. We gotta break this news to her. And y'all over here cheering like it's a sport. This is this baby's life. And Mr. Rasmussen, you.
Most of these single mothers don't care about the child's feelings. Only when the child is little and they're pandering them. As the child grows up and starts to be spoiled, starts to backtalk, the mother pretty much just says, find a way to get out of the house. That's when they go to the streets and ruin their life.
What do you feel is a decent amount to spend on the first date?
Oh, I don't think it matters.
What? You don't think it matters?
No.
The internet is going to come for you heavily for this.
I think these girls that feel like the date that they take you on defines the man that they chose, they're full of crap.
I have to agree. Just like in the other skit, the guy that spent $2,000 to send the girl out and it only made him look weaker. Girls are only putting money objects. Girls are only placing standards onto these guys that they don't like because they know those guys are so desperate that they're going to spend the money. The only problem is they try to think that it's customary for them, and that's when they typically lose.
It's absolute BS. I think that it's a woman that's looking for the bigger, better deal that has the audacity to say, I can't believe you want to bring me to the Cheesecake Factory. A lot of these dating scammers that literally go on a date every night just to be able to eat something, you're lucky you're eating tonight because you probably can't afford to do it yourself.
Facts. You'll learn one thing about a woman as you get close to her. She's never what she talked about on the first date, and she never has that much amount of money. What women master is maxing out the credit card and having high interest rate on luxury items. You have to realize single women are the most evicted. So most of them are just putting on the front.
These men don't give money, they give bags these days, and you can't eat that. So be grateful that you got some food, and be grateful that a man put in enough effort to take you somewhere. And that's the problem. I personally feel like that's the problem with today's day and age. Like, a lot of men are becoming lazy in dating. They're becoming lazy in the pursuit because there's no appreciation for what they do. And now women have these super high entitlement level thoughts that they deserve to be brought to freaking Bora Bora on their first date. And it's like, Who are you to even ask for that? What value have you brought to that man? It's audacity. It's the audacity for me.
Audacity for me.
And on top of that, you should want to be friends with the person that you're choosing anyway. If I don't like you, I'm not going on a trip with you. I'm sorry, but Instagram photos on, no. Homegirl, be grateful that that man put in some effort. And you know what? The more appreciation that you choose, the better treatment you'll get.
Bar.
That's what I think.
Bar.
I don't think the amount of money matters. I think that just do something that you like. If that man likes you, you like to go, take me salsa dancing. It's free on Wednesday nights before 10 o'clock.
She sounds like wife material. She sounds like a woman who was raised properly with traditional values, and she has morals. A lot of women, listen up.
And then it's $10 to get in. And I would love that. Buy me a bottle of water because it does get hot and I do sweat, you know, or let's go for a walk in the park. Or let's sit in a car and eat ice cream and talk about aliens, you know, like whatever it may be. But that's because are you out here just trying to go on nice dates, or are you out here trying to get to know a person for partnership in life?
I think most of these women have just taken on the sell the kitty cat mindset that they're learning from their stars like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Sexy Red. Those are their leaders. So as long as they have leaders like that, these women are going to always sell the kitty cat.
You know, when you get with a guy, if he cannot financially take care of all of your bills, if he cannot keep you in labels, if he cannot get your nails and your hair done and take you on vacation, there really is no point in even being with him.
Once again, what are you dating for? To get to know someone? Or who can spend the most money trying to have fun with somebody that you don't know? It sounds like you want a man to pay for the things that you don't want to pay for yourself.
And if you think like this, you're a part of my problem. That is what whores think. That is how prostitutes think. And you grown women are out here raising little bitty miniature talking about run them pockets, see what you can get, not thinking, how about I create myself to a financial security, create myself to a level that I can date who I want to because money is not an issue. If you're factoring money when you're getting with somebody, you know what you are? You're not a partner. You're a parasite. You're a virus.
Where most of the women start off at is how they dress. They dress sleazy. Once they start dressing sleazy, then they start demanding money. If a woman learns to dress just conservative, she'll get a different outcome in life.
Police roasted her.
She's scared as fuck, Danny.
Well, what's on your eyelids? They look like fly traps, girl. What is that?
Eyelashes.
Eyelashes? You ever see those plants that eat the flies?
Venus flytrap.
I'm just playing, young lady. You're beautiful. I'm just playing.
He just fucking with you,
I'm
Danny.
just playing with you. You're beautiful, all right?
He fucking with you. Smile. Take that down and smile.
She's smiling. Look at her. She's smiling.
Touch me, Uncle.
I'm just effing you. I'm just effing with you is a phrase people use to speak the truth, but then try to clean it up like they didn't want to hurt their feelings.